Stream. Sorry for the late start. We had some technical difficulties. My name's Eric. I'm the multimedia producer here at Autoblog, and I'm joined today by fellow Autoblogger, Byron Hurd. What is up, Byron?
Hey, how's it going?
How is it going?
Like super hyped for Forza Horizon 5? Are we allowed to start talking about that yet?
Yeah, we can absolutely start talking about that. And I am pretty hyped, as I've said many times on the stream. I'm a big fan of Forza Horizon 4. I'm just like bored by it. Like,
yeah.
There's only so much you can do, I feel like. But it's a great game, so yeah, I super pumped for Forza Horizon 5. Maybe not quite as pumped as the Forza devs themselves are about those cactus needles.
They are very hype about the cactus needles. That is 100% true.
It's pretty astounding. Like you dial it back a little bit on the cactus needle love, I think.
Hey, I mean, I just spent way more than is responsible on a 3080 Ti, so I better get to see some cactus needles.
Yeah, true. I guess for you, it's like, no, I want to see every single last cactus needle, which is fair. Which is fair, and I'm so jealous, by the way, of that. I mean,
so far, all it's done is made me poorer. So, you know,
true.
There's only so much to be envious of in this situation.
True. Have you still haven't installed it yet, or have you?
Oh no, it's in the machine. It's up and going right now.
Oh, man.
I mean, really, the thing is, like, most of the stuff that I play with any regularity is it would have been perfectly fine in that with the 3070 that I snagged like a month or so back. But I wanted a 3080 from the start.
Yeah,
it's been years since I upgraded, so it was time. But, and you know, I've spent all that money, and I haven't even loaded Cyberpunk once since I bought it. So.
Oh my God! You gotta load Cyberpunk.
I mean, I've played the game. I just haven't played it since I got either of my new video cards.
Oh my God!
I'm kind of like, I'm nervous, you know, like.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean, Cyberpunk, even on just my lowly at this point 2080 Super, still looked just.
Oh yeah.
I mean, mind-blowingly good. Probably my favorite city in any game ever. I'm so bummed by that game's rollout. I mean, we don't have to get into it. I'm sure I've talked it to death, but
we've been down that road, yeah.
Yeah, but what a great game though. Besides that rollout. All right, so let's see here. I just want to make sure. What's up, Bjorkley? Oh yeah, I just want to make sure we're looking good on everything stream-wise, and it looks like we are. Oh, I should also say, before I forget, because I will, but I'll try to remember at the end, no stream next week. We're taking a week off, because next week, Tuesday, is Prime Day. Long-time viewers of the stream know that a big part of my job here at Autoblog is working on our commerce stuff. So obviously Prime Day is like the holiday of all holidays. So I'm gonna be working hard on that next week. So no stream next week on Tuesday. The Bjorkley says, when is the next time you're gonna play Rocket League? Potentially. Let's say the next stream. So not next Tuesday, because we're taking next week off, but the Tuesday after that we'll do Rocket League. Yeah, because I've been I've been dying to get back into Rocket League as well. Oh, by the way, Byron, I joined your game, and you are the party leader.
I will fix that and put you in charge.
Okay, sure.
Whoop, nope, not that. I almost reported your offensive license plate.
Oh God, Autoblog.
That is my name. Please blur the plate.
The Bjorkley says, sad that you can't stream next week. I know, but we gotta make we got to make our money for the website. Which, speaking of, if anybody is going to be hunting for deals during Prime Day next week, definitely make sure you check out Autoblog.com because we will have them. We will have car deals. We will have tech deals. We will have all kinds of deals. I'm gonna try to put together a video game type of thing, as you probably would expect. So yeah, we'll have all the deals. Is there anything at all, I wonder?
Oh, FYI, I did end up purchasing Fortune Island.
Oh, I should have asked you. I'm not even kidding.
And I might have also done the Lego one too. This happened fairly recently. I just went on a Microsoft spending spree for no discernible reason.
Dude, this very day, I was looking at the add-ons for Forza Horizon 4, and I was like, maybe I should just pick up the 2 DLCs. And I was like, I should Slack Byron and see if by any chance he has them. And I didn't do it, and now I wish I would have.
Well, now you know.
Now I know. Yeah, I will pick them up in that case. But not in time for this stream, but that's okay. It looks like there's some new events here. So let's see what these are all about. If I could, thank you. Jeez, can't even get my cursor on it. Darth PCP. It's a name that always makes me laugh. Says, it's all awesome. Can't wait for Horizon 5. The 2 DLC are worth it. Yeah, so the reason why I was so why I didn't necessarily want to buy the DLC is because I used to already have them, because we used to have like the gold edition of this game or whatever, and then we had an Office Xbox One X that was having some issues, so I took it into the Xbox store, and they were great. They just immediately gave me a new one, but the problem was I forgot that the disc was still inside that Xbox.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, so I lost. So then, since then, I've been playing the Game Pass version of this game, which obviously does not include the DLC.
Right.
But.
And did you see that FH5 is going to be on Game Pass?
I did not, but I think I assumed that, because I think maybe this is crazy, but like, correct me if I'm wrong. I could have sworn that Microsoft said all Microsoft first-party games are going to be coming to Game Pass day one.
Yeah, I may have missed that. I just saw that both it and Flight Sim, since they're releasing that for Xbox, went onto the list.
Nice. Yeah, God, there is. I mean, Game Pass is just beyond an amazing value. I feel like I just love Game Pass so much.
Yeah, I think this is gonna make me sign up for it finally.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well worth it. Uh-oh, I gotta try to pick a car that isn't gonna screw us here. I guess I'll. What do you think, Byron? A Subaru WRX STI rally car or a Honda Ridgeline Baja trophy truck? Two very different.
What in the world are we doing?
That's a good question that I don't have an answer to.
Well, let's go Subaru and see what happens.
Okay, sounds good. I like it. Mirror Z says, why isn't Forza on PSN? And yeah, Darth PC responded with the correct answer. It is a Microsoft exclusive, the same way that unfortunately you can't play Gran Turismo on an Xbox, you can't play Forza on a PlayStation. But I wish you could, though. I definitely wish you could.
Alright, I borrowed your car, so we're either equally poised for victory or equally screwed.
We will find out. I do kind of like this Monster Energy livery, though. It's not bad. The black and gold.
Yeah, it's pretty slick.
When I was extremely young, I couldn't even tell you what age. Younger than 10 for sure. I was obsessed with the Power Rangers.
I was there. I know it. I get it.
Yeah. Absolutely obsessed with the Power Rangers. And so At some point, I wrote. This was back when like you would write letters to companies that you
Right.
liked, expecting them to care. And I guess to their credit, a lot of them at least halfway did, because I sent a letter because it was always like my dream. I was like, yo, how do you guys not have a Gold Ranger? That was like all just in my little head. I was like, back then, it was like gold was way more of the rage than I guess it is now. So I was like, gold is obviously the best color. It's like the best thing. You gotta have a Gold Ranger. So I sent them a letter about how they should have a Gold Ranger, and they actually sent me back a letter, and they said like, thanks for your suggestion. And then just like 2 or 3 years after I sent that letter, there actually was a Gold Ranger. It was like a black
snap.
and gold. Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, they took my idea. Like in a good way. I'm quite sure I wasn't mad. I'm sure I was stoked. But obviously they did not take my idea. It's just the obvious thing to do is make a Gold Ranger. But
so now that would be like the rose gold chocolate diamond ranger, probably. Like something
yeah,
like that.
no doubt, for sure. The rose gold Ranger. That's got to be coming up on the list sooner or later.
I remember being super psyched for Green Ranger. Like that was enough for me. I didn't need any more than that.
Yeah, Tommy was the GOAT for sure.
Uh-huh.
For sure. And it's like White Ranger was cool, but I don't know if it ever reached the heights of the Green Ranger in terms of coolness.
Nope, no chance.
Yeah, because it's like the White Ranger had what was his thing, like a tiger? It's like the Green Ranger was literally a dragon. How do you beat that?
Yeah, no, that was...
You can't beat that at all.
By the way, I missed a checkpoint like 2 minutes ago, so I am just way back here.
That's all right. You made a fantastic car selection. Yeah, we're in good shape.
I mean, yeah, Ridgelines would not have been as fun.
Yeah, true. I just caught out of the corner of my eye in the chat, someone said, are you playing with fans today? Yes. Always down to play with fans, particularly in this game. Usually works out the best because you can get a lot of people. Yeah, if anybody wants to join, just make sure you have my gamertag added, which I think, Darth, we may already be friends on Xbox, so that'll be easy. But yeah, if anybody wants an invite, just let me know. And yeah, we will get you in here. Always a lot more fun playing with as many people as possible, for sure. Hey, and Just My AMG is here. What's up, Just My AMG? Just My Yam G. Oh.
Okay, Eric with the carry.
Yeah. I think we might. I'm not sure how many more races left to, in this little thing, but as soon as we're back in the overworld, I will send out invites here. Darth VC says, send invite when you are ready. Definitely will. Can you is your gamertag the same as your Twitch name, Darth? Or is it close? Nice. Good stuff.
That's always nice.
Yeah. So, Byron, how much have you been paying attention to the E3 coverage?
Bits and pieces, honestly. Like, I mean, Forza stuff was big for me, and I saw the Battlefield stuff, and was looking at just a couple of the other, just a few of the sites had some roundups and stuff like that with some of the announcements. I kind of glanced through it, but there wasn't really anything else that really stuck out the way that Forza did.
Okay. Would you say that's your most anticipated so far, at least from the? Yeah,
absolutely.
Nice, solid.
How about you?
Solid choice, man. I feel like there's a few things I was expecting to be psyched about that I very much am, and then one thing that I was not expecting to be psyched about that I definitely am. The thing I was not expecting was I've heard this. I've definitely heard people talk about this Starfield game
Oh yeah.
And I never really I could be getting confused here, but I feel like that's the one that's been around for like a decade. People have been talking about it. Like,
okay, so what I think you're actually thinking of is Star Citizen.
Ah, maybe,
which was the guy who did all the Wing Commander games, and then he just kind of set off deciding he was going to make his own like MMO RPG in space with like procedurally generated stuff and everything. And
okay.
So kind of like an even more ambitious No Man's
Sky.
Sky.
Yeah, that'll work out well, I'm sure.
Yeah, something along those lines.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Starfield is Bethesda.
Yes.
And
yes.
That does look really interesting. I think they did a really quick teaser on that maybe last year at E3. Basically announcing that it existed. Maybe it was even the year before. And then we really haven't gotten a whole lot of anything on it since then, but I'm like you, I am intrigued by that.
Yeah, it's like it was totally off my radar, and then I kept seeing these quotes everywhere of the game director calling it two things. One, Skyrim in space, which immediately perks my ears up, and two, a Han Solo simulator, which I'm like, bro, you better not be overselling this right now, because that's the most exciting thing you could possibly say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so if that is true, and I also saw that they said it's going to be even more of a hardcore RPG than some of their... Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, I cannot see the name. I apologize. I will call your name out after this race. But yeah, I saw they said it was going to be even more of a hardcore RPG than some of their other games are, and I'm just currently on a big time just like hardcore RPG kick, I feel like. It started with oh wait, let me... Dan Dot! Thank you for the follow, Dan Dot. Yeah, it started with Cyberpunk, to be honest. I mean, that's not a hardcore RPG, but it's definitely an RPG. And then I slowly got slightly more hardcore RPG. Still not, I wouldn't consider it hardcore, but I've been playing Mass Effect, the remaster, which is definitely an RPG, and it's just reminding me of like... I would say the first genre of games that really got me into video games was JRPGs, which are like the hardest core of the hardcore RPGs. And it's like, I've realized that I almost kind of forgot why I loved that gameplay loop so much, and the Cyberpunk and Mass Effect back-to-back are just the tiniest pieces of it, but it's reminding me. So I think my next game I'm going to play, like, I want to do something just really hardcore RPG, like maybe like an old school Breath of Fire or something. I don't know, but yeah, all that is to say, Starfield, very excited for that.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then oh yeah, Darth says oh no, I thought I was gonna save myself. All right, this was gonna be on you, Byron.
Well, I missed the checkpoint, so...
Oh no, I did too!
Yeah.
Actually, we're okay. That didn't send me back that far.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Nice. Yeah, Darth said Diablo 2 Remastered looks killer as well. I definitely agree that... Yeah, speaking of yet another different kind of RPG. There's so many interesting variations on that genre, and I love all of them. I never played Diablo 2 during its heyday, and it is definitely a big gaming regret of mine, so I'm very excited to give the remaster a try.
From what I've seen of that, it's going to be just like a straight up lift, like they're not even changing anything about gameplay, so
I kind of
pretty
love
authentic experience.
Yeah, I love it. I used to that type of game that I was into back in the day was the Baldur's Gate series.
Okay, there you go.
I just for... What is with all of these cars in the road? My God.
Yeah, racing would be a lot easier without all the other cars.
Yeah. Yeah, so super stoked for that. I saw Darth mention that they're bummed that Horizon 5 takes place in Mexico instead of Japan.
I've heard a
And
lot of that.
yeah, I didn't know that Japan was expected, and I can see how that would be a bit of a bummer because Japan would be an unreal setting for a Forza Horizon game. But I think Mexico will probably be fine. I will say, based on the trailer, some of the scenery is a pretty samey compared to what we've seen in this game. But you got those cactuses, baby. So that's a point of difference.
Every needle. Every
single needle. But no, I was really waiting for the Nintendo. Oh, let's go! You're up to second.
Might have it. Yeah.
Yes, huge win. Good stuff.
That guy next to me just got completely taken out by one of those random traffic cars, and I missed being involved by like an inch.
That's the best. No, I was really excited for the Nintendo Direct, which I only very briefly saw what came of that right before we started. Super stoked by what I saw. We'll talk about it in a second, but I just want to... Darth said, did you play the Champions Return to Arms or Champions of Norath PS2 RPG? No, I have never played those. And then I may have just said hello to Shadowlight a second ago, but if I didn't, hello Shadowlight. And then I think we're done with this, so we're gonna get. Does anyone other than Darth PCP want an invite to do some races today? If so, let me know here. But the Nintendo Direct looked awesome. They revealed some more of Breath of the Wild 2, which it looks amazing.
Man, I'm still not going to end up with a Switch before that even comes out. Watch.
I would say at this point, just wait for this supposed Switch Pro. It has to exist. It absolutely has to exist. There's too much smoke for there not to be a fire. And everybody thought they were going to be announcing it in the last week, and then sounds like their plans just kind of changed. But
well, maybe they're trying to avoid the same mess that Sony and Microsoft are in right now, where they've got a product that nobody can buy.
Yeah, I think I want to believe that's the reason. I think it's just as likely that it's just Nintendo making weird Nintendo choices.
That's entirely possible.
Yeah. Oh God, what a weird company.
I actually got to do very, 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 very kind of circumstantial consulting on a Nintendo launch once. It was a weird situation. It was a friend of a coworker worked for their PR agency, and they were trying to figure out how to do the Times Square launch way back in the day. And
oh man.
They were like, give us ideas. And I was like, you've got lots of screens, and I feel like it kind of writes itself.
Right. Oh my God. It's like, Nintendo is the company with the most wasted potential, maybe in all of human history. I feel like. I don't get it. They just make the best games ever, and that is it. Like, no thought gets put into any other element of their business at all. So unfortunate.
That's kind of the way that Blizzard used to be.
Yeah.
Although, to give them credit, BlizzCon and everything is an amazing hype machine.
Yeah, true. Very true. And I would say, to be fair, in that same kind of vein, the Nintendo Directs do a really good job for hype too. But there's just leaving so much on the table. So I just want to also, hello Raj. How's it going? Welcome. And Shadowlight says Turn 10 was nowhere, even though Forza Motorsport is in play testing. Yeah, that's right. Because I thought it was generally accepted. Let me know if you had a different perspective, Byron. But I thought that Motorsport was for sure going to be the next Forza game, and it not Horizon.
Yeah, because they announced that with the Series X launch, right? Like that was
I believe
one of their yeah, yeah, no clue, no idea what's going on there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy for a new Horizon though. All right, let's see here. We got Darth in here. Let's got a new city outskirts cross country. Let's see what this is all about. Way there. But so Nintendo, yeah, they revealed some more about Breath of the Wild 2. They announced a new 2D Metroid game, first new one in 19 years.
Oh, that's gonna have a lot of people hyped.
Yeah, so oh my god, is this a Domino's pizza van? This is incredible. That might be my favorite Forza livery I've seen to date. Oh my god, that's the best. And this thing is so fast. Wow. Amazing. Yeah, so new Metroid game, which super stoked about. And what I was not expecting at all, that I'm really stoked about, is they announced Mario Party Superstars, which seems to be just the best of collection of like all the best maps and mini games from like the N64 Mario parties.
That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, which is like, that's all we wanted, Nintendo. Good job. I feel like people have been sick of that franchise for a while. But that's, I mean, they're gonna get my money for sure. I'm gonna buy that, no question. Deserved or not. And then there's one other thing. Oh yeah, they announced a Legend of Zelda Game & Watch, just like the Mario Game & Watch they dropped a few months ago, which looks very cool.
Okay.
I feel like there's got to be something else I'm missing, but I mean, the big things, everybody only cares about Breath of the Wild 2 at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Can't even argue.
Yeah. I will be very interested to see. I mean, many people consider Breath of the Wild 1 to be one of the greatest games ever made. Certainly one of the greatest, if not the greatest modern game ever made. And I'm very interested to see if they're going to follow that up with just like more of the same, or if they're going to try to, you know, innovate yet again. I'm interested. Very interested.
Yeah, it's gonna be, I don't know. I'm still like being pulled along in the wake of the initial Breath of the Wild hype because I haven't actually gotten a Switch. So
yeah, it's what is it? What 5 Turbo Forza Edition? Let's do that. This may or may not be a good car, FYI.
That sounds like a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's like, it's one of those games that it's like, I'm not sure. I mean, inevitably there are going to be some people who are disappointed by it, but it's almost tough to overhype. It's very, very good. Darth says, now I have to get a Switch for the Mario Party game coming out. Yeah, seriously. I grew up on those. Yeah, I feel the same. Those were definitely the best Mario parties back in the day. Oh yeah, and they announced an Advanced Wars remaster, which I never played Advanced Wars, but a lot of people love that series.
Yeah, I also did not. My brother did, though.
I was my tactics game of that time period was Final Fantasy Tactics, and that was pretty much it, really. Oh, and a Super Monkey Ball trilogy remastered, which is pretty cool. Those games were great. Do you have any interest in Halo, Byron?
I go back and forth on Halo.
Okay.
I played with my buddies in college just because, we could.
Yeah, yeah.
It was there, it was something to do. But I wasn't, like, my first Xbox was a 360, so I missed the, OG Xbox Halo hype, and then I never really got on the train.
Yeah, wow, yeah, it's pretty similar to me. I think I maybe connect with it a little bit more. But yeah, I also, my first Xbox was a 360 as well. Wow, this was the wrong car. And I actually had never played... I played Halo multiplayer, like, at every friend's house, but I never really... Oh, and I played Halo 3 ODST, which is fantastic. Love that game. But other than that, I never really played a Halo game until the Master Chief Collection. And then I was just like, yeah, I want to play the Halo games. I played Halo 1, and maybe a hot take, that game is bad and does not hold up at all. Like, even a little bit.
I remember, like, the very first time I tried to play, because I don't remember how exactly it went, but they eventually either released or re-released Halo 1 on PC way, way, way back. Like, long before Master Chief.
This car.
And, I remember playing it and finding it to just be, like, almost like playing an N64, like Shadows of the Empire or something like that, where it was just incredibly linear.
Yeah.
And I didn't... Oh, no, get this tree out of my face, I can't see! There we go. But I couldn't get excited for it at all. Oh, no, I missed a checkpoint.
Oh.
Stupid tree! The tree was just rolling and rolling in front of me. It wouldn't go away.
That's unfortunate. Rolling trees are the worst trees.
Stupid trees. Should get rid of them, pave the world. I don't actually believe that.
Yeah.
But...
No more trees. Anti-tree. We're taking a strong anti-tree stance here.
What have they ever done for us besides provide one of the most basic building blocks of society?
Yeah, right.
Recycle air. I mean, come on. Get a real job, trees.
Oh my god. Are you also using the same vehicle?
I am not.
Okay, yeah,
I'm using
you made
something
the right
equally
choice.
ridiculous, but very different.
Yeah, this is not good at all.
Yeah, that didn't go well at all.
I don't even know if I'm gonna finish. But the reason I brought that up is because despite that, like, I've always liked, not loved Halo, but I'm pretty stoked for Halo Infinite now that they've revealed the new, much improved look. Because the original Halo Infinite teaser looked awful. They did the right thing delaying it. I don't know if I've ever seen a more drastic turnaround between revealing a game and it being universally hated, and then they actually delayed it and seemingly fixed it, which is just the best. But it looks super good now. What's up, Andy? Welcome. Andy says, just had a look at the Horizon 5 teaser trailer. Game looks amazing, but the water spray effects still look rubbish. Yeah, I wonder if that's just one of those things that's just, like, particularly difficult to do. I don't know anything about game design, but I would be interested. But hey, you know what? You're not even going to be looking at those water spray effects because you're going to be too busy looking at the cactus needles.
Right. You're not going to find water next to cactus, right? So
no,
look at those
exactly.
needles.
What do you need water for?
Admire those needles. Count them.
Parsa Burgo, hello. And Ilya86, hello. And JDM Junkie, hello. JDM Junkie says, I will not buy the New Horizon simply because they locked many cars I wanted behind Forzathon. I feel like as someone who spent $100+ on the game and all the DLC, I should be able to use all the cars. Is Forzathon... You mean like you should be able to use them off the bat? Like, is Forzathon something you have to pay for?
You have to unlock them through the events. So
gotcha.
Even if you theoretically can access them,
I
you can't actually
see.
like buy them anything until either that or you wait for someone else to get in.
So it's almost like you're like paying just for the privilege to unlock them. Basically. I see that. I see how that's annoying for sure. Ultimate A13 X says, I am hyped. Yeah, no, I am too, but also that's a very fair reason to not want to get it though. I would say. Go. Okay, I'm gonna try to pick a car. Oh, here, I'll set the group route there for everybody. Try to pick a car that isn't completely useless this time. Shadowlight says, Forza would hardly be the first game to have content locked behind gameplay. That's true. But I don't begrudge anybody for not wanting to spend money on any game like that. I mean, it's just, there's so many games out there for like... I am 100% sure there are games where you can just buy, like, the gold edition or whatever and have everything you want to race. But in general, I don't mind. I don't like. I'm less annoyed by the fact that these cars are available through gameplay than I would be if it was like, and for $3 each, you'll be able to buy any car you want.
Yeah.
That would be more annoying to me personally, but I do see it both ways. I mean, sometimes you just want to drive a certain car, and you don't want to have to do whatever ridiculous challenge. I feel like maybe they should just offer people the choice. Maybe, but I feel like Ubisoft does that for Assassin's Creed games, and people hate it. I don't though. I really like it. It's like Assassin's Creed just offers like, hey, throw us $5 and we'll give you like an experience booster. And it's like, I feel like that's fine, because it doesn't affect, it's not like they make the game any harder. It's just if somebody wants it to be slightly easier, they can do that. But people don't like that. I think I am,
I've heard a lot of good things about this championship.
not alone, but I don't think a lot of people agree with me there. What? How do I not have any cars of...
What'd you find?
I don't know. Oh, no, this has to be a glitch. It's telling me I don't have any usable cars, and then when I go to buy a car, it says there are none available. Classic sports cars. Yeah, just let me buy one.
I've been looking forward to this autumn championship for ages. I think you'll enjoy this one. What am I saying? Of course you will.
Oh, Bjorkley is leaving, it sounds. Oh, just for a little bit. I'll see you later, Bjorkley. Yep, Shadowlight. Even Motorsport gave you most cars, but there were some that unlocked with driving events. Yeah, okay, I guess we can't do this event. That's a little annoying.
Yeah, it looks like I'm in the festival right now just to see, and it looks like you can buy a bunch of them, but none of them are going to be in the class. That was like a 700. Yeah, they're all like B's. They're all like C's, D's.
Gotcha. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we'll do a different one. Also, what I was laughing at was Chelsea FC's joke. Perfect game, no obvious flaws. Pretty much. JDM Junkie says, Forzathon locks cars behind online play. That's what frustrates me. And that is, yeah, I can definitely empathize with that big time because not everybody has good internet. In fact, very large parts of the entire world don't have good internet. So yeah, locking things behind online play specifically is very annoying. That I do agree with, and to be honest, I didn't really consider that until you mentioned it. But that is pretty annoying if you're in a place that doesn't necessarily have good internet. Welcome back, Bjorkley. I mean, this car stands no chance on anything other than pavement, and even that, it's not the greatest. Ultimate says, I have McDonald's Wi-Fi. Yeah, that's McBad for sure. For sure.
I hate you so much.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We need fiber internet.
Terrible.
The Bjorkley says, Autoblog, do you have Steam? Yeah, both Byron and I, yeah, both have Steam. We're both playing on a PC. Although we're playing this game, well, I don't know about you, Byron, but I'm playing this game through the Xbox launcher. But I'm pretty sure you can purchase it through Steam.
Actually, I have no idea. I remember I bought this through MS.
Okay, yeah, then you're probably
basic
using
store,
the,
whatever that is, the Windows store, I guess. I don't know.
Oh wow. The only game I bought through the Windows store and not through a launcher is Minecraft. Somehow, and I've played that game like one time so far.
Of course, yep.
It's just so intimidating. It's so much easier on a Domino's Pizza. Lancia, what's with the Domino's Pizza? I guess we gotta use this.
Yeah, it seems like it's a fate.
Yeah. Bjorkley says, I'm playing Minecraft right now. Nice. Yeah, I played a lot of Minecraft on Xbox. And then I want to get into it on PC, but it's like, it's just one of those games that it's like, to really play it, you have to do so much outside of the game. Like, you have to watch YouTube videos, and you have to read. Like, it's not immediately apparent how to do certain things, a lot of things in that game. And it's like, which part of me respects, but also, I'm 31 years old. I got stuff to do. I don't like. I don't have that kind of time necessarily. Just to play digital Legos. I just want it to be easy, like it was on Xbox.
Okay, this looks relatively fair-ish.
Yeah, not bad. Darth will lead us to victory if we have any issues. I have faith.
No pressure, you'll be fine.
Andy says modded Minecraft for the win. Melody. Sorry, my dog is like sniffing at a tiny little spider on the ground, like she's gonna eat it, and
just
that
murder
will gross me out. I've done an absolutely insane amount of like yard work over the past really like 4 days, and I have not had this many spider bites on my body in like many years. It's so weird.
That's all right. Just you know, as long as you're not getting ticks, which apparently there are like 8 billion of those this year.
Oh wow. Yeah,
Thing.
Wow. Yeah, I have not gotten any ticks. But I also have not been necessarily watching out for them. But if they were to be anywhere, they'd be in my yard, I bet. So that's so I will keep an eye out for those.
But yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, well, it's been so dry that nothing's been growing, and then the last week it's rained, so now everything is growing.
Oh, see, like I'm almost in the opposite problem where my fence in my backyard is lined with essentially these kinds of vines. Which are, I mean, they're a weed. They grow like indescribably fast. And last year, I only had to cut them once in like August. And this year, because it's been so hot, they're just growing like crazy.
Really?
So I've like already had to cut them back. And yeah, that's where all these insects are coming from. Just these stupid vines.
Yeah,
I mean, they're not like I love the fact that they exist because it's basically an organic privacy fence, but they're just tough to deal with sometimes.
Yeah, we've got them here too, and the real problem for us is I don't know how your neighborhood's set up, but we've got the power and sewer is all back there in between the two property lines, so. There's not even really like an alleyway there, but theoretically at one point that like belonged to the utility companies and then just kind of got absorbed into the community property. And so the power lines run right above the fence, and if the vines find one power pole, it's over, because then they're just all over the power lines between the houses going all the way down the street.
That is so strange. That is almost exactly the reason why I was so... It's like, you know, they can get pretty bushy and I don't really mind, but like the reason why I had to go out and cut them immediately is because already one of the vines was getting so high, it was like 6 inches away from a power line already.
Yep.
It's like, are you kidding? So
it's probably the same exact stuff, just some sort of like invasive, obnoxious kudzu or something like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's so funny. And then there is like in the back corner of my backyard is like the pole, like the power pole, and my landlord has actually tried to call the city multiple times to get them to like cut the vines down, and they actually every time they've come by to look, and then they're like, actually, that's fine, we're not gonna cut this.
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, eventually something's gonna explode, and all of that's gonna be caught on fire. No doubt.
Yeah, my neighbor was complaining to them because his neighbor, next house over, the tree in their backyard was pulling the power lines so tight that there was slack in them over everybody else's property. So, like, they were pulled tight in that one space, but they were, like, being pulled in such a way that it was taking all the slack out of one part and letting a bunch into another.
Oh.
And... like, every time the wind would blow at night, you could see sparks in the tree.
Oh my god, that's not
like,
sketchy at all.
Good.
Yeah.
He didn't want to call them because he didn't want them to come in on his property and wreck his backyard to try to get to the tree. He wanted them to go to the neighbor's place and do it.
Oh,
so he kept trying to, like, leave complaints in her name, and it just wasn't working out. And then one day I saw a crane in his backyard, and I was like, uh-oh. He's gonna be mad.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's such a weird situation. I've never lived on a property that was home to like power lines in this way before. It's definitely interesting. I would say the biggest bummer is that you can't what's it called? Like, you can't really have like a fire pit or anything, or else you might end up frying the power lines right above it.
Yeah, that's a consideration. The only place in my yard where I could put a fire pit is right back in that corner next to the power pole too, where the power line's dangling like 8 feet above it.
Oh, Alex, I just got your message. I will send you an invite after this race.
Go faster!
Sorry, I'm trying not to spin out here. The Domino's delivery car is not fast enough.
That was great.
Or is this Domino's or Pizza Hut? Domino's, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Domino's.
Yeah, it's Domino's.
Go faster, Darth! Sneaky sneak. Sneaky sneak. Oh! This drive a tornado in front of me.
I know. I've been trying to ignore it.
But I'm
just trying to get past this guy so we don't have to have it on screen anymore. There we go. Gone. Oh, my bad. Oh, that's calculated. All calculated. All calculated. Everything about it.
Here we go. We're Autoblog 123 right now.
Oh, yeah. The way it should be. No! Oh, this guy passed me. And then I tried to... Oh, we just got another lap. We'll be fine. I tried to spin him out, but it did not work. Oh, no. Have you been watching anything interesting lately, Byron?
Not really, I don't think. I have to do a quick, like, mental checklist. So I think I told you at some point recently my girlfriend had surgery not too long ago.
Yeah.
And so she was staying with me for a while, and we were just kind of binging old stuff that we'd seen before.
Nice.
She's been back home for a few weeks, but, you know, when we go over on the weekend, she's still not, like, 100% energy level yet, so we haven't been going out and doing much. So it's been a lot of binging, but not really anything new. We did start watching Loki.
Nice. Yes, same. What did you think?
Much stronger start than WandaVision, I thought.
Agreed. And Falcon and the Winter Soldier as well, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. I've honestly actually forgot about Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
It was fine, but oh man, like we blew through that fast and really didn't feel like we got much from it, but
yeah,
WandaVision was at least weird.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's like I was not thrilled by the start of WandaVision at all, but it ended in a place that was really exciting, I thought. And then Falcon and the Winter Soldier was just the most nothing show. It's like they had such a... I feel like it's like This is
it
what
should have been a movie.
Yes, it definitely should have been a movie. And then it also should have been like, I feel like the writers had this idea of like, we're gonna have a real chance to like to really like say some things, and then I feel like they started to do that and then got 10% in and chickened out, and they're like, actually we don't want to say anything of substance. Which definitely annoyed me. Andy says, I got bored with WandaVision 2 episodes in. You tapped out just before it started getting good, I would say. I would say episode 3 was when it shifted for me.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. I got a lot to catch up on the chat here. Sorry, guys. And he said age delete. Oh no! I thought we were done with this. Okay, sorry. I guess we got another race to do. But Andy says age deleted, and I still play Minecraft occasionally on PC. Got back into Diablo 3 a few months ago, and I've been hooked to the point of getting burnt out. I think you might have mentioned that previously, Andy. I think we had a brief conversation about Diablo 3.
Got a couple of D3 players on staff here.
Really? Who's that?
Snyder plays occasionally. It's one of his
Nice.
casual friend things to do. He plays on PlayStation, I believe. And I play occasionally. I'll just like hop in for a season and play around. I'm not good enough to do actual leaderboard chasing or anything like that, but
that's awesome.
I'll just pick a class I haven't done recently, and whatever build is, stupid powerful.
Yeah.
And go for that. And 2 weeks later, I'm done. So.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Yeah, John and we're talking about John Snyder, Autoblog Green editor. We recently met up in virtual reality. We both have Oculus Quest 2s. And we met up for some virtual disc golf. That was that was really fun.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, we played some disc golf, and then we played some paintball. And it was super fun. But yeah, I'm really stoked for the Diablo 2 remake, because that's a series that I've always been really interested in, that I just never really put the time into. I've played maybe 45 minutes of Diablo 3, and then it's just one of those things where like I remember liking it, I just got pulled away into something else, and just something else hooked me at the time. But
see, I don't really even find Diablo 3's story very worthwhile. No! Missed a checkpoint.
Is it just? It seems to me like it could be a great, just one of those like grindy kind, like you put on a podcast and like grind an hour of Diablo 3 or something like that.
Well, yeah, and the nice thing about it too is like I don't know what it's like for people who are just getting into it, but if you're like me and you've owned it since 2013 or whenever the heck it came out, I basically have all modes unlocked and everything at this point, so I can just hop in and play adventure mode when the season starts. And just do that instead of actually playing the campaign through for like the 97th time.
Yeah.
That helps a little bit because I can basically skip to playing it the way I want to. It's just a matter of like leveling up and, being able to build it the way I want. But it's a very tedious grind, even if, you know all the tricks.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in that grindy kind of mood though. That's for sure. I've gotten
and you also have the advantage of not having experienced the entire D3 storyline, so
right.
You might actually get to enjoy the grind a little bit too.
Yeah. Like one of my favorite things is like finding like Mass Effect, for instance. Like I started Mass Effect, I would say the first 10 hours or so, like fully engaged. And then once it kind of opens up a little bit, like the game opens up to a point where you can kind of start exploring random planets, and there's really nothing story-wise significant on these planets. You just go and collect things, and once it gets to that point, then I love that point in a game where, again, I'll throw on a podcast and I'll just like go on a collectathon and just like do all of those side missions. I love doing that with Assassin's Creed games. It's my favorite game to do that with.
Oh, and it's so easy to just go down a rabbit hole like that in those games
too. Yeah.
Yeah. Far Cry is like that too, although not to quite the same extent, but similar.
Yeah, I just like Assassin's Creed. Like, there's no. I'm gonna collect every sea shanty. Why? There's no reason.
You can.
Yeah, exactly. Because my stupid brain says you should. For no reason, no reward at all. You still only hear the same 4 songs every time. the Billy O.T. or whatever, or Bully in the Alley, and then there's like 2 more. But somewhere in that game's memory, there's like 50 more, somehow.
Fighting my way back here from my missed checkpoint.
Oh yeah, I have no chance. I got caught up in the chat and I did not realize there was yet another race to go in this series.
You got the Darth PCP carry.
Yeah, love it. No, oh, I might finish. I'm gonna finish. Good stuff.
Hey, all right.
All right, back to the chat. Oh, Alex hitting us with a compliment here. Oh, it's Autoblog. I thought it was AR12. All right, let's see. Alex says, my bottom eyelid is flickering like crazy. I think that's a sign of dehydration. Maybe drink some water. Andy just started dabbling in Minecraft mod packs a few days ago. What's the best one, Andy? Alex says, when it's hot, the higher you are, the less bugs there are. Alex says, I'm on the 7th floor, so I haven't seen a bug yet. 24 degrees Celsius weather. Andy says, I'm on the 13th floor and still get bugs. Oh, that's brutal. It's been raining very hard and also hot, and Alex does not have bugs. That is super lucky. Andy says, I had a fire bin that when loaded up and got going was like a Bunsen burner. I had that lit under power lines and never had any problems. I imagine a fire pit would be fine. Yeah, I mean, maybe it would be, but it's also like, I mean, it's technically not legal either way. And, you know, first of all, some of my neighbors are crazy, so I'm sure they would call the cops. But, but also, it's not worth
distance from the building type thing?
No, I believe it's distance from the power lines.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I remember looking it up, because I was going to get one like a year. I mean, it was forever. It was over a year ago, but I remember that's why I didn't. Andy says, first 10 minutes of Loki was super funny. Yeah, I agree. I really liked it. A shock. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But hello. Darth says, if you have Netflix, check out... Oh, this is for you, Byron. If you have Netflix, check out Heartland with your girlfriend. She might like it. And then Andy says, or The Boys. Yeah, The Boys is super good. Warrior Girls.
She's a big fan of The Boys. She did enjoy that.
Yeah, yeah, big fan.
She has even nerdier tastes in television than I do, though. Like, she was the one who got me to really sit down and enjoy The Expanse. So
nice, that's awesome. Yeah, God, what a great show. I'm almost done with the book I'm reading, and I think the next one I'm going to try to start The Expanse, even though I know it's going to take me a year and a half to even read one book, but I'm going to try.
I'm in about the same spot. I just bought the first one in the series, and hopefully
nice.
I gotta go to a Ford thing next week. I can start reading it on the airplane.
Yeah, definitely. That's perfect. Andy said, I did everything I want to this season in Diablo 3. Managed to get in the 500s on the leaderboard. That's absurd.
What class were you pushing in, Andy?
Yeah, what class? I'd be curious. Warrior Girl said, did I say hi, Warrior Girl? If not, hello. Forza Horizon 5 looks fun, but I just don't understand the map choice. That's another. Everybody wanted it to be Japan. They're for sure gonna do Japan the next one.
Demon Hunter. Okay, cool.
Alex says, "Oh yeah, in Diablo 3, Demon Hunter's such a cool class name."
It took me a really long time to get into that, but I actually did start playing it recently when they did the man, I can't remember what the set was, but the one that basically let you play it like it was a whirlwind barbarian, but a demon hunter.
Oh, Andy says, isn't the worst part of most games these days the grind? I think it depends on the game. I think some games, like, I mean, we just talked about this ad nauseum, but like, yeah, I like the grind in some games. It's only a grind if you're like dying to get to the next major part of the story. Otherwise, I find it pretty relaxing. Parsa says, I think Horizon 5 will be available on Xbox One as well. Alex says, definitely more off-road focus this time in reference to Horizon 5. That, I'm stoked about that. Oh, see, Warrior Girl does not like that, though. It's better not to be off-road focused. It's a racing game, not a rally game. See, I think it'd be cool if they made it more of a rally game, personally. Let's see. Alex says, it looks off-road focused, but the street racing might be better. Because, you know, open fields and stuff. Alex says, I wonder how big the map is. I could have sworn I saw it was their biggest map to date. Warrior Girl says, so apparently it's actually going to be on Xbox One too. I don't know how that's possible, though. I'm sure they'll find ways. Hey, DJ Customs! What's up, DJ? How's it going? Oh, Warrior Girl saying even Australia is better than Mexico. I mean, I feel like everybody's being really hard on the choice for Mexico for the setting. I think it'll probably be fine. I mean, what is this supposed to be? Is this is like fake Britain?
Yeah, this, the fake English countryside.
Yeah, I mean, was anybody super stoked like for the setting to be fake Britain? It's like just kind of is what it is. I feel like.
I mean, I'll be thankful to go back to left-hand drive traffic for a little bit, just to, you know.
True. I didn't even
for a little bit of a palate cleanser there.
True. DJ Custom says doing good. How about you? Yeah, not doing bad. Just first time playing Forza in a little while. Just what are your thoughts on Horizon 5, DJ? I know you're much more a part of the Forza community than we are. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. Are you disappointed? Were you also hoping for Japan? Oh, and Alex, if you still are down, I will send you an invite before we start up another race. Oh, it's not fake Britain. It's apparently it's pretty accurate Britain. So it's in
yeah, that's
Edinburgh.
Their whole thing, right? The 3D modeling and all that. What they call
all right, apologies. No offense intended there. I've just I just assumed it would be like fake. Right. Here we go. Here's Alex.
It's Eric's face.
Oh, that's a great take, DJ Customs. Great take. Hold off on Japan until they're fully ready to be fully next gen. No more holding back for Xbox One. I think that's a very solid take. Yeah, because Japan, it just has the potential to be so beautiful. I like that a lot. Oh my god, I'm an idiot times 2! Edinburgh's in Scotland, not England. I'm so sorry. I know that's so annoying. I know I'm an idiot American. That's probably grade 1 stuff. That's really annoying. I apologize. My mom in the chat mentioned I watched Mayor of Easttown on Netflix. Keeps you guessing.
Yeah, I haven't watched that yet. I've got friends who lived out in that area who find it very amusing. It's certainly not supposed to be a comedy, but
I love it when a show is not supposed to be a comedy, but it is, regardless, extremely funny. But hey, Byron, can you entertain the people for like 60 seconds? Because I have to pee really bad.
I don't know, man. You're asking a lot, but I'll do my best.
All right, I will be back.
I mean, I think it's probably realistic for them to do 5 on Xbox One, just because they can. I'm sure that the engine that they're using for 5 is actually just a optimized version of what's in this, even if it uses the updated like flight sim modeling and all that kind of stuff, because it's fundamentally probably not going to change the way stuff's rendered, just the fidelity. So they can probably scale it back and have it be just like a half step better maybe than Forza Horizon 4 graphics and get away with it. But I guess we'll see. I'll be encouraged either way. I'm on a PC, so the more people I can play with, the better. Beyond that, whatever works, as long as it's not a cyberpunk situation, because I don't feel like I need to elaborate on that.
I have returned.
Cool. I said some things.
Uh-oh. What kinds of things?
I don't really remember. I don't think it was important.
Fair. off doing that pit stop. Yeah, pretty much. Warrior Girl says, I thought they were moving to a whole new engine for FH5. I wonder if that's why this one has such a quick turnaround. Maybe they were just like, let's pump out one more. Oh man, the crew with just the most ridiculous vans and vehicles of all time. Oh god, Alex isn't gonna let me pass. See ya. Darth says they are trying to push the Ultimate Pass very hard before switching exclusive only, so that way people have more of a reason to switch. What do you... I see what you're saying, because there's more of a player base on Xbox One, and they want all those people on Game Pass as well.
That makes sense.
That does make sense, yeah. Darth says, after the upgrades for Forza Horizon 4, the console, they just... Oh, yeah, I love it. DJ Lime, like an invite as well. Which I assume that's you, DJ Customs, right? I mean, they're getting an invite either way. But uh-oh. Scam. Alright, invite sent. Ooh, Andy says, so since there's quite a few people here in chat, if I was looking for a new PC controller for around $100, what would people recommend? I would be very interested in this as well, because I've, to this day, the best controller I've used is just the standard OG Xbox One controller. I bit the bullet and bought a SCUF controller, and oh my god, that's maybe the most overrated controller I could ever dream up in a billion years. I could never recommend the SCUF controller. If you want a controller like that, just get the Xbox Elite controller, which is also annoying in its own way, but yeah, SCUF controller not for me at all.
I'm doing the same thing, Andy. I'm on a wired classic white 360. Still works. That's what matters.
Yeah, DJ Custom says, I personally enjoy the basic Xbox One controller. Same. That is what I am rolling with. And that is my all-time favorite. It's the only one that I find to be even kind of usable, specifically for Rocket League. But I got my SCUF controller, and immediately right off the bat, like right out of the... Oh no, is there nothing like new to do even anymore? That's unfortunate. Yeah, so like right out of the box, it mostly works, but the A button, basically the A button will fail, I would say, one every 100 or so uses. And in Rocket League, where double jump is extremely important, one in every 100 uses is like a couple times a game, which is insane. I mean, it makes it unplayable. So that's extremely unfortunate. And then the back paddles on the SCUF controller are not good at all. It's the most brittle plastic. Ugh. Just really bummed. I'm glad I'm glad I tried it. Like, I'm glad I got one, because you see them everywhere. It's like everybody talks about it like SCUF controllers are the greatest controllers ever constructed by humans. But they're not. I can tell you. They're not at all. Also, it took an absurd amount of time to get to me. They claim it's like, oh, our controllers are custom. No, they're not, dude. You have a menu of exactly what you want on the controller that's not custom. And then it took them like something insane, like 6 weeks or something after I placed the order to get my controller. So yeah, there's my SCUF rant. I would not recommend SCUF at all. I do not understand how they're like the main name in accessories at this point. Blows my mind.
This is gonna date me as a gamer, but I feel like there hasn't been a really reliable name in like controller type accessories since Thrustmaster was at its peak, like way back.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
And they still exist. They still make decent products, but it's not like, oh, it's a Thrustmaster, so it's gonna be good. You know?
Yeah. All right, hold on. Mystic Hub's getting a ban. Mystic Hub's getting a shout out and then a ban. Relax, buddy. My God. Band, see ya. Good try. Thanks for coming. Give me 60 seconds. First of all, you come in here, you don't even say hi, you say shout me out. And then if I don't do it in 60 seconds, you start losing your mind? Bro.
It's summer.
Alright, here we go. I haven't had a rage ban in quite a while. That's my first one in a bit. It feels good. Gotta start bringing that back into the mix. Keep people on their toes. Alright, let's do... Will this be a good vehicle for this race? Oh, I can't use it. It's DLC only. Sure, this one. I remember Wildcats controllers for sure.
I broke quite a few Wildcats controllers in my day.
Yeah. Wildcats, Mad Cats, I'm sure they were the same thing.
Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe I actually am thinking of Mad Cats. Oh, jeez, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? What do I want? Not that.
I just saw! Okay, Warrior Girl. You just confirmed, like, my biggest thing about the scuff controllers. Like, it does. It undeniably feels, like, sticky. Like, who likes... Not sticky in, like, a... Like, syrup way, but, like, it just doesn't feel as responsive. It's just... Totally. I felt exactly the same way. Exactly the same. And then DJ Custom says... I bought my scuff before Elite was announced. So I have an Elite 1 controller, which I like. It worked well, but the problem is it fell apart, like, way too... Like, within a year and a half of use. The back, there's like a plastic on... Not a plastic, a rubber on the back that just started falling off. So that's unfortunate. However, the back paddles on the Elite controller are metal as opposed to the ridiculously brittle plastic of the scuff controllers. And I much prefer the metal back paddles. Because I feel like I'm going to break the plastic paddles on the scuff every single time I use it. And I have multiple friends who have done exactly that, and they've had to order replacements.
So with the Elite, was the plastic part that came off the backing just like that, like, textured rubber
yes.
section, like, on the inside of the grips? Okay.
Yep, exactly. And it came off both sides, so it wasn't even just like one side wasn't. Yeah, it was just faulty production.
Well, you made much better vehicle choices this time
around. Yes. That's very happy to see that. Oh, I saw
Autoblog crew up front. This is right.
Yeah, love it. I saw someone ask, I think Esus asked, how can I get in? I will shoot you an invite after this race if you'd like. We don't have too much longer to go in the stream. But yeah, we'll get you in for the last one or two races here. We generally do this stream from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock Eastern time on Tuesdays. And it's coming up against 4 o'clock here. Oh no! I missed. Oh.
Eric. Uh-oh. I just did too.
Oh no!
This is gonna be pointless, but nope. It's just gonna make me miss over and over again because that's how that works.
Oh no! I wonder if there will be any changes to the rewind system in Horizon 5.
That would be welcome.
It would. Although that was the first time in a long time where the rewind didn't absolutely screw me, so I'm not too mad. I will take third place. I'm not upset about that. Andy says, hey, I've been here for a few seconds now. I've contributed to chat. Why you no shout out me? Warrior Girl says, wait, you don't have car pass? Okay, Warrior Girl. This is I told the story earlier and it pains me every time I have to tell it. I used to have like the gold edition, whatever, like the highest, you know, the $100 version of this game. I used to have that. We used to have that as a business. And we also used to stream on an Xbox One X. And what happened was the Xbox One X was having some issues. I took it into the Microsoft store and I forgot that that disc was still in the Xbox One X. So unfortunately, I lost the ability to use all those cars and the DLC packs. And since then, I've just been using the Game Pass version of the game. Unfortunately. However, Byron just mentioned that he recently picked up the Fortune Island and Lego DLCs, so I think I'm gonna do that as well for the next stream. Ooh, Phantom Magenta Xbox One controller. That sounds awesome. $400 for recommended controllers is nuts. Major. Okay, Isus, I will. We gotta go quick here because we're getting towards the end of the stream. But I will shoot you. Beautiful. Oh, thank you for the. All right, friended and. Oh, wait a minute here. Invited to game. Good stuff. What time is it? 3:40? Alright. Thank you for the follow. Show me the name here. Raids! Thank you for the follow, Raids. Alright, what's up next? What's up next? Let's do this one. Shori. What's up, Shori? Welcome. Ooh, yeah, gonna change the car here for sure. I'm not sure what's... Oh... I might have to use the Aston Martin. Maybe the Forza Edition BMW. We'll see.
Whoop, I have been disconnected. That's
oh
rude.
No! That's not good.
Please try again later, it says. Okay. And I'm back.
No, we're using the Warrior Girl Special Ferrari. That's what we're using, no doubt. Speaking of, Warrior Girl, with this most recent screen name, has been following for nearly 8 months. That's just with the most recent screen name. Insane. Much, much appreciated. Oh god. Darth says it's Lego time.
Yeah.
Darth says, let's see who brought the faster Ferrari. Probably. No. That's not what happened, Warrior Girl. My gold edition was the disc version, and when I took the Xbox into the Microsoft store, they gave me a new Xbox, and I forgot my disc was in the old Xbox, so I lost the gold edition disc.
It's okay, Customs. I'm right in there with you.
Yeah, I have a strong feeling DJ Customs is still about to smoke literally everybody in this lobby, and it will not be difficult. But we'll find out, I guess. Yeah, no, it was totally my own fault, Warrior Girl. I'm just an idiot, unfortunately. Oh, sorry, puppy. Race gonna start. Here we go.
There we go.
Oh man, this is gonna be fast and potentially chaotic.
Yeah, potentially.
Uh-oh, Alex is gone. Oh, no.
Whoa, there's so many people!
Oh, cool. Rewind to help me out as usual. Thanks. Really helpful. Thanks, Rewind. I mean. Sad trombone indeed.
Oh boy. You're not supposed to drive into the walls.
What?
That's how you go fast.
What? That's the first time.
Just have to remind myself sometimes, that's all. Ooh. Oh boy.
Alright. 30 seconds to go. I have 30% of the race left. That is, that's absurd. And it was, in fact, DJ Customs with no sweat.
Yeah, you're a ways back there.
Yeah, this one did not go well for me. Messed it up early and never got it back. Andy says, DJ says 1% per second. You got this. Look, my claim to fame was when I had never played Trackmania ever before in my life until 2 weeks ago, and I played it on stream, and I ended up getting tied for 8th place in the world on one of the training tracks. And I will brag about that until the day I die.
Renowned Trackmania expert Eric.
Yeah. So how does that happen? Who knows? Pure luck is how it happened, but I'll take it. Alright, we got time probably for one last race. It's gonna be the Lake District Sprint. Darth wants to know which track it was. I believe it was Training Track 8. There's a clip on the Twitch page. Yes, Warrior Girl goes, we all know DJ Customs is unbeatable. This is true. This is true. All right, Alex, I'm gonna give you a quick invite here, and then we're gonna do the last race. All right, invite sent. I will say we've gotten pretty lucky with all the invites, and getting everybody in has gone super smoothly today, which is nice.
It's making up for how long it took us to actually get the stream going.
Yeah, true. Our technical difficulties were somewhere else today. Oh, Darth was talking to DJ Cuss. I did not see. I missed that. I missed that. Oh, hold on. Get the stream on the right thing. All right. Here we go. Here we go.
Man, I need to get my 64 hooked back up.
Your what? Oh, 60. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Alex says on the Ferrari Evo 599 XXE, it has headlights instead of exhaust and exhaust instead of headlights? What do you mean? It's like a rendering error? Yes, yes, Andy. Yeah, my reluctance to do raids is not because I don't not because I don't want to promote other people. Please, please, please do. It's only because since we have our stream on the homepage of our website, like a lot of our views are coming from our homepage on our website, and they're not necessarily in chat. So I would just feel like I just feel weird rating someone when it looks like we have like 200 or 300 chatters when really we only have like 10 to 20. It's just I just feel like that's weird. But no, yeah, please promote. I mean, anybody in here who streams, please promote your own stream. If you know anybody who streams, very, very happy for chatters to promote their own streams and friends' streams. The only time I ever get annoyed is when it's someone who has never been in the chat before, and they pop in and say one thing. They're like, "Hey, check out my stream." It's like, who even are you? Like, that's annoying to me, but Yeah. Please mention the Diablo 3 player. Whoa! Well, so much for my race here. Oh my god.
That bad already?
Yeah. I mean, it's been nothing but bad.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh man, I literally just got thrown around for the first half mile of the race. The first 8% of the race.
Rip.
Yeah.
I have to say, it's amazing playing this game just with everything completely cranked and just watching my FPS counter pegged at 120.
Oh,
because
it's the best.
Yeah.
The best. How was the... So which one did you get? You got the 3080 Ti?
I got a 3080 Ti. The Ti.
How is the... Oh no, I suck. How's the... Like, is it staying relatively cool?
Yeah, no issues. I've been monitoring. Awesome. Oh my god! I was right on DJ, and the wall got me. Reached out and bit me.
Brutal. That same thing just happened to me.
But yeah, no temperature issues. Been monitoring the core and the RAM, and so far so good.
That's awesome. And was it as easy? I mean, a lot of people might know, like, I'm still relatively new to PC building. I've only done this one that I did very recently over quarantine. So is it just as easy as just like taking out the new one and taking out the old one and putting the new one in that slot?
My only problem with this one was this is the longest GPU I've ever owned by a significant amount.
Okay.
And the case that I have it in is a fairly old case. Right. The airflow in it is still pretty good, but it could stand to be replaced, but just wasn't designed with cards like this in mind. So it took a little fiddling to kind of had to move some drive bays around and stuff like that. But yeah, tucked in nicely and
nice.
Fortunately, I had a nice newer power supply. Had plenty of available wattage for it, so plug and play.
That's awesome. I'm so jealous. Yeah, I don't think I don't have it set on like you can share links. I don't have it set up on auto delete or anything, so hopefully that'll work. But Nerva Neil looks like everybody go check out Nerva Neil if you're interested in some Diablo 3 gameplay.
3090 FE. You probably paid less for that than I did for my 3080 Ti DJ.
What even is an FE? I've never heard
Founders
FE
Edition.
Oh.
So those are the NVIDIA in-house branded versions that they do at launch, and they're exclusive to Best Buy for the most part.
My God, 3090. I'm super jealous. But anyways, I should say that was the last race. We're gonna oh man, we're gonna start wrapping it up here. But thank you for watching, everyone. If anyone's watching, if you enjoyed the stream, if you do not follow us, please follow us on Twitch. It's much appreciated. That's really all we ask. And then of course, check out our website, autoblog.com. That is the site that both Byron and I work for. Let's see. I'll get into the whole outro spiel here in a second. I just want to catch up on the chat. I see Leon in the chat. Says, to be honest, I feel like I'm the only one who's not excited for Forza Horizon 5. It's just way different than what it used to be. The off-road aspect is getting annoying and overwhelming. That's fair. I do like the off-road aspect though, personally, but that's fair. Andy says, I'm not promoting myself, but for anyone that hasn't played Diablo 3 and wants to know what it's like, am I allowed to post a link to this stream? Oh, yeah, yes. Which you already did, so good, I'm glad. Yeah, always allowed to promote yourself or promote other streamers, for sure. Darth, thank you for the setup there. Darth says, what's the game for next week? No stream next week, but the week after that, I think probably back to Rocket League. But yeah, we're taking the week off next week just because next Tuesday is Prime Day. I've mentioned many times before on this stream, a big part of my job is I run the commerce content. Well, I help run the commerce content on Autoblog. And yeah, so obviously Prime Day is a big day in that world, so I'm going to be working on that next Tuesday. So we're taking next week off. If anybody is planning on buying anything on Prime Day, I would ask just check out autoblog.com before you do. See, we might have some deals curated that you might like. But yeah, see you later, everybody. Thanks for popping in as always, DJ Customs. Thanks for showing us how to truly drive in this game. Andy says, sorry for being absent for a while. We'll try to pop back. Don't even worry about it. I don't know if people ever like get weird about that, but no. I mean, we're all adults here. We all have real lives.
Adults and casual.
Yeah. We're no, I would never make anybody feel guilty or it's all good. Everybody, please feel free to just pop in whenever you can or whenever you want to. Not even whenever you can, just whenever you want to. do what you want. Yeah. Wow, that was quite the jump from Major Esus right there. That was pretty cool. But yeah, so anyways, so that's gonna the outro spiel starts now. That's gonna do it for the stream. Thank you for watching. If you're unaware, this is the official Autoblog.com live stream. Autoblog.com is a website. We're an automotive news and review website. So if you're into cars in any aspect, probably check out Autoblog.com. There's a good chance that you will like it. We're also all over social media. We got Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all over the place. We have a podcast. It's called the Autoblog Podcast. It's available anywhere you listen to podcasts. We also have another. It's kind of like a podcast. You can also find it wherever you listen to podcasts, but it's called the Autoblog Daily Digest. We release one every day. It's just like 2 or 3 minutes of just the car news of the day. So you can check that out as well. It's the Autoblog Daily Digest. We have a merch store. It's redbubble.com/people/autoblog, or you can search for Autoblog on redbubble.com. So Alex is literally threatening people on our behalf to follow. So don't worry, no harm will come to you if you decide not to follow. But you know, it is much appreciated if you decide to. And then, oh, I should say on our merch store we've got like t-shirts, obviously, like coffee mugs, jigsaw puzzles, posters, throw pillows, so much insane stuff on our merch store. So check that out if you're interested. Again, make sure to check out Autoblog next week during Prime Day. We're going to have all kinds of deals. And last but not least, I like to end these by saying if you have a charity organization or a volunteer organization that you support, that you think does good things for the world, considering donating to them or donating some time to them this month. And once every month, I would say. Because if everybody, can just chip in a little bit, that can add up to make a big difference. DJ Custom says even body pillows? That's a good question.
Okay, James Franco.
That's a good question. I'm not sure actually if there's body pillows. I'll have to check. Maybe. But yeah, I think that's it for the stream. So thank you for watching, everyone. And we will see you not next week, but in 2 weeks. Same time, same place, for probably some Rocket League. So, we'll see you then. Adios.
Bye.
And thank you so much for joining, Byron. I think I forgot to say that, but thank you. It was much appreciated.
Happy to be here.